Hello, welcome to my studio. My name is Wendy from Sure Loves Art. I love making alcohol ink drawings, paintings, and I just want to share my passion for it with you guys. So today, what I thought I would do is a video about how to get started. Like, you don't want to go buying everything and then discovering that you just don't really enjoy it or you're not very good at it. So I am just going to give you some real easy basics, some basic things you could use to get started, and then you can build on that for your collection. So first thing I would do is just get started with a tile. As you progress and are getting more used to doing them, then you can buy Yupo paper, this special paper which allows you to create designs using alcohol ink. But for getting started, the best thing you can use is just a plain white tile. I just got this from Bunnings. I will link it in the information below. You can get smaller ones and these kind of bigger sized ones. And the best thing about these is you can use it, like I was just using it there. And then you want to have another go, you just wipe it away with alcohol ink and clean it up and have another practice. And as long as you've taken photos in between to remind yourselves, you can just keep going. So today I'm just going to use these inks I got from Kmart. Let's keep things really cheap. This was a drawing ink set and it's come with 4 colours, a blue, a red, a black and a green. They're quite a big size as well. You get a lot of liquid in each one, 15 ml each. So yeah, they're a good size for not very much money. If you realize that you enjoy it and you love it, then I would recommend upgrading to the Pinata Colors. These are amazing. They come in such a variety of colors. I mean, these are some of the ones. I have added a few more since, but these are most of the colors that I have. I just created a reference tile for myself. Put all the colours on and then I can decide, oh, maybe I can use a teal and tangerine today. Or maybe I'll pick a yellow and a pink together. So it's a good way to just mix them up. And also you've got those metallics down at the bottom, which just set the colours off. But that's kind of a next level thing. It's good to start off with something simple. So we're just trying these out today. I've already tried the green. It's a little bit grainy. The blue is not grainy at all. That's nice and clear. I'm just going to do the black with you today, though. You can get some amazing, really moody pieces with black. And it's a good start point. So I've got my thing. I've obviously put some gloves on because I am a messy person. I get these everywhere. You might be tidier than me and not need it, but there we go. I would also recommend getting something to transfer the ink from there onto there. You can use a paintbrush. You kind of load it up and then drop it on. This is just a pipette from one of my kids. It came with like a craft. These things are good. I got these from a home tie-dye thing, again from my kids. I just washed them out and kept them. Or this one, I think it came from like this, here it is, from Eardrops. So I just washed it out, cleaned it with alcohol ink, and that's good to go. So they are what I would recommend. If you are just wanting a little play around at the start, you probably are okay just doing, the big contender. You want some isopropyl alcohol. I just got this from Bunnings. Apparently you can get it from the chemist, but I haven't found it there ever. But yeah, Bunnings, Mitre 10, those type of shops. Get yourself a lot because you use it very quickly. And it's not something you want to use sparingly. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. So you can just use the alcohol and the ink. Let's see how this goes. You can just use them and just let it flow itself. I've put my alcohol in here, but you can just put it in a cup and move it. And let it flow itself. I'll have a little go at that. Or if you want, you can get yourself some sort of heat applier, like a hairdryer. So I used my hairdryer for a lot of my first pieces. Then I got annoyed and wanted my hairdryer for drying my hair. So I got myself one of these craft blowers. I think they're originally meant to be used for like stamping and I don't know, things like that. You can just use it to move the alcohol and ink around. It just helps things flow a little bit. Let's see what's happening here. I'm going to put a lot more on. Okay, what I am noticing with the black from this set is that it's got a lot of colours in it. We're getting some background of oranges and some purples underneath. So it's not as intense as the proper Jacquard. Like this one is, it's going to do a lot better. But as I say, this is just getting us started. Just having a play, seeing if this is something we enjoy doing. So you don't want to go spending a lot of money and then think, nah, it's not for me. Let's do some different things. Ooh, that just shot right down the middle, isn't it? So yeah, we're getting this like multi-tonal black. How funny. Some of it's coming out this like murky grey. Although you can see it's changing as it dries. It's interesting. And we're getting some real like base notes of purple over here. That's really interesting. This also seems to be cracking, which I don't normally get with this. Just love the way it dries. You're getting such excitement out of it. There we go. All right. So yeah, very different to how my Jacquard would react. I'll show you one with that afterwards, just so we can compare the two. We got quite an intense black in the middle. I prefer bits like this, where we get a lot more movement in it. Seems to be almost like getting a crackle in it, which is odd. But yeah. Can see myself. Hi. So when you're just practicing, have a go thinking about what you want to then do with it. Do you want to get like a spray effect? I just use a spray bottle. I think I got this in the $2 shop. And you can just spray on. It gives you different texture. Ooh, look at that. So you can do things like that. You can also grab a Sharpie. The metallic Sharpies are awesome. And you can create designs on top. I'll just pause and go grab one. Found my Sharpie thing, but I couldn't find a metallic. So I'm just going with this instead. It's a metallic marker. It's the same idea. It is meant to be gold. It is water-based, so it doesn't work quite the same way. But yeah, you can throw in your shapes in here. You might want to draw a rose. If you're amazing at calligraphy, which I'm not, you might want to draw in some writing. Yes, clearly this is not working well. Just do your doodles as you would like them. Couldn't help but squiggle. Okay, So that is my introduction to these. If you want to stay around, I will just show you the difference with the jacquard colours. I think I just pronounced it 12 different ways. Ooh, I have a wasp has joined me in the room. It's fun. Please don't sting me. So same method, same technique, but using the jacquard black, just so you can see the difference. And these guys aren't expensive. If you're just buying one or two, it's when you turn into an obsessive like me and you want to buy them all. But I did manage to get mine off Trade Me. Someone was getting rid of some. So I did get a bulk lot on a few. So I'd highly recommend. Let me just show you. Do you see the colour difference? Like, we're not getting any other colours in here. We're just seeing black. And obviously the grey as a result of the black. So we're not getting any multi-tones in there. I probably should have wiped it down. Unfortunately, it was a bit dusty. I should have cleaned my tile before I set off. I now have lumps all over it. That was my bad. You can see where I dropped the ink. If that happens, you can either spray more stuff, or that's when I sometimes get a paintbrush and just move it around where I know I dropped my inks. It just happens with some of the colours, not all of them. Yeah, you're not seeing it at its best because I did not clean my tile. I'm very upset with myself about. And again, we can build this up to get more intense areas. Like, we might want to make this bit our real focal point. So this is where I'm going to put most of the colour. Just keeping it in. Going around the outside, pushing it towards the middle. Oh, I didn't mean to get it quite so black. You get the idea. Again, we can do the spray for texture. Just going everywhere. One thing I do notice, which I don't even know, like this, once it's dried, it is like completely dry to the touch. This one's sticky to the touch and leaving fingerprints. You'd get some awesome print marks from it. Whereas this one, you're not getting anything coming off it. Okay. This was meant to be just a beginner's guide and I've turned into a comparison, which I wasn't meant to be doing. But yeah, hopefully you get the idea. So have a little play. That's my biggest one. Just play around. And once you've had a go, then you can just easily grab a cotton swab and wipe it over. Then get some kitchen towel or some toilet roll if you're not feeling fancy. And you can easily just wipe it away and start again. Okay, enjoy. Goodbye.